Okay, so it sounds like a great idea to just sign up for a platform that gives you leads on autopilot, right? You're gonna save so much money on all kinds of other marketing tactics and ideas. It sounds good in theory, but in reality, there's a little bit more to it. And I'm gonna break that down for you in this video. And at the end of the video, I'm gonna share my personal opinion if you should even be using Angi in the first place. If you're new to my channel, I'm Jesse Lane. I built an 8-figure construction company before I was 30 years old. I'm now coaching contractors all across the world how to scale and automate their construction businesses so it runs on autopilot without you even having to be there. You can literally be on the beach and have your SOPs and your people and everything running like clockwork. So if you're interested in more freedom in your life as a contractor, then definitely check out jesselane.com and see if you're a good fit for our coaching program. So the first thing that you need to understand is understanding the platform and how it works. People, like the clients that you're looking for, are Googling and they're searching online for, say, roofers near me, or general contractors near me, or drywall, or whatever they're looking for, or remodel my kitchen. So your clients Google those services, they click on a link that might be an Angi's link onto the Angi website, and they fill out their contact information and they post what they're looking for on Angi, or they can see a listing of the different contractors and stuff on the website. But most of the time, these clients that are just throwing their information on Angi, putting a project out there, stuff like that, they're not really in the serious stages of actually executing a construction project. So they enter all their contact information onto Angi, and this could be for any type of lead generation services out there, but they enter their information and then all of a sudden, all these contractors start blowing their phone up, right? So you, my friend, are just one of all these other contractors that are blowing up these clients' phones. And so you just are turning into one of the many options of all these contractors blowing up their phone, and they might not even be serious about actually doing a project. So the biggest problem with this is you wind up competing about price. You don't want to compete about price. You don't even want to compete if you have the option. But if there are clients getting 2 or 3 bids, you really want them to be seeking you out instead of you seeking them out against 8 or 20, 10, 30 different contractors that are all blowing up this client competing on price. So really, my ultimate recommendation for you is to build an amazing online presence with a great website, social media lockdown where you're posting consistently, going to networking events. There's all kinds of different ways to get leads through architects and engineers and property managers and real estate brokers and stuff like that to actually find construction projects. But you can still use these lead generation services to kind of fill the gaps. This could be one of the many ways that you find leads, but I wouldn't rely on Angi's List exclusively. But if you are going to use Angi's List, then definitely manage your expectations and don't expect for every single lead or even 20-30% of them to even turn into projects. It might be a little bit lesser of a percentage if you're going to use a lead generation service like this. I would just expect for, I don't know, maybe 5 or 10% of these leads to actually go through. You could tell me in the comments, what lead generation service have you used, so you could help our fellow contractors in the comments. If that'd be really cool. But a way that you can make the most out of it and maybe up that percentage a little bit more is to have an amazing social media presence, an amazing website, client testimonial videos on the website, everything else dialed in. So if they do find you on a platform like Angi's or whatever it's called, then you're going to set yourself way apart and way above of these other contractors that maybe they only are using Angi and they don't even have a website maybe sometimes, or they have 0 social media presence, or no one is referring any business to them in the first place. And so you want to have multiple touch points. A lot of people say that it takes about 7 touch points for someone to see your marketing on different various aspects, like a billboard or the truck or a job site sign. They see your social media and then they see your website and it's like, okay, cool. Like I feel like I know and like and trust this person way ahead of time. Then they're going to be a lot more comfortable doing business with you versus just you're one of the many contractors that are reaching out to them on this lead generation platform that you're kind of annoying them because there's 15 other contractors like, I want to do your room addition or whatever. So my ultimate advice is to set yourself apart and be different than the pack and fulfill the whole situation when it comes to marketing with all the different channels and aspects. And the ultimate way to find amazing construction projects and clients that want to work with you is having clients that want to work with you. That's the whole point. You don't necessarily want to be reaching out to them. You want them to reach out to you, because then they want to work with you. It's not you saying, hey, I need work, I'm hungry, all my other clients are mad at me. You know, there's kind of like a red flag when you reach out to clients and you're asking for work and begging for it. You want them to be begging to work for you, work with you. So invest your time, energy, and resources in developing all of the different aspects of marketing. And if you feel like you need to, go ahead and hop on a lead generation service like Angi and fill the gaps. Then that is my ultimate recommendation. If you liked this video, leave a like. Check out my Instagram @JesseLane, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.